Hey guys, it's me. Those of you who are watching, you'll notice that this is all kind of changed. Number one, I'm holding it in my hand because the iPod's about to die. Number two, I'm holding it sideways because I've heard from a few different people, not necessarily my viewers, but some other YouTubers who talk about it in their videos, that what gets really annoying is people who record like straight up to where it's just like the strip in the middle. So I'm gonna try recording sideways. It's kind of messed me up right now because instead of looking here at my reflection off to the right of the camera, I'm having to focus on the camera that's right here, and it's harder. It's hard to get used to. So weird. I gave you guys the extra day to respond to the question, right? And 5 views and no responses, so it makes it tough. So the question from last time was, uh, what time period do you wish you lived in? Okay. For me, it's a tie between kind of two. Um, I guess one for me would be maybe Dark Ages, or not necessarily Dark Ages, but Scotland during the Scottish Revolution. That's a big place I would like to live in. Um, I'm big into family heritage, and a lot of my heritage is Scottish. And then the other place, it's here. I'll give you my top three. Scottish Revolution, number one. Um, hang on. Let's see if that's better in terms of sound. I just realized I was making a mistake that I've made before of putting my hand near lay speakers like so. Um, anyway, so the other two, number one would be in Greece, ancient Greece, right around the time of uh, the Battle of Marathon. So right in that same time period is where 300 is supposed to be set. That's a really good period of Greek history. The thing I like about Greeks is that as a people, they had completely shunned slavery because they had been enslaved for so long. They didn't want anybody to be slaves. Um, Here and there, you did find some slaves, but most of those were willing slaves. Like they had a debt to pay to others, and so that's how they paid it off. But you didn't find a lot of slavery in ancient Greece. Anywho, let me think. And the third one would probably be 1920s, 19. Ooh, no. Kind of like mafia era New York, or one of the other major cities where there was a big mafia presence. I think that whole era is cool. Kind of like the James Cagney era of bad guys. Yeah, those are my probably top three places I'd want to be living in. I'd probably do better in the more ancient civilization just because in my house I was taught to grow up fast, and that's the same way those societies were. Um, so, since there were no responses, I got to come up with my own question. Today, I spent like a good 2 hours in front of the computer writing up 2 scripts for leadership training for Christ. So, my question for you is, what's the longest time you've spent on the computer, and what were you doing? Um, yeah, that's a good one. That just popped into my head. So this is going to be kind of hard since you guys are on the charger. But number one, first of all, you see my Ram hat here watching over my bed. Yeah. I wanted to show you this. I told you about the debt that was paid. Well, here is the payment of that debt. Awesome shirt, right? You got Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Down here you've got Flash, Batman in the center. You got Green Lantern over here, and then Cyborg is down in this corner over here. Right on just like right there. Yeah. Anyway, today kind of a bummer because Sean, Chris, and their mom they left back for Texas. So let me think. I hung out with them yesterday. We went down to the botanical gardens in downtown Phoenix, which I've got to say, not the most thrilling thing. It was really the only reason I enjoyed it was because I got to spend time with them. You learn that a lot, that when you're when you want to spend time with people, it doesn't really matter what you're doing as long as you're spending time with them. And I think that's a really important thing. And sometimes I'll admit that I lose sight of that, and I get more focused on what do I find interesting. I do apologize in advance for the music in the back. Lauren's in the bathroom doing her stuff, and so there's going to be kind of loud music. Of course, now she turns it off. Anyway, that's it for today. Shirt, they all left. I will talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think about the new format, since I've got the camera tilted kind of weird. Next time you'll be off the charger. I will see you guys later. Bye.